Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Berserker Claws Show. The Berserker Claws Show with your host, Jackson's Claws. So it's Tuesday, getting closer and closer to Father's Day. So, you know, if you know somebody who's, God, if you know your dad, go spend time with him, I guess. I don't even know what my parents are doing for Father's Day. Usually, if they want me around, they'll tell me. But I'm not really worried about it. I'll probably be off on the weekends. This Saturday and Sunday, I don't know if I'm doing anything. I think I'm going to the MAD event. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. It'll be just another one of those days. Another weekend and the wonderful weekend, Nothing yet found on the Mrs. Claus search. I haven't really found anybody yet. It's up there. We'll find somebody someday. I don't know yet. I just take my time in my life, one day at a time, just to make sure things happen. Finally got my ashwagandha, I finally got my Shilajit. I got my Shilajit gummies that I've been waiting for. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but I'm taking the dosage that they tell me to take, and I'm feeling fine. I also get home from work and I work out, try to lose some weight, I'm such a fat ass, because I don't know, women used to want dad bods, but now they don't want anybody who's, a big guy. They kind of just, want these, these guys that are like, slim and trim and they have six packs and, whatever. Why not a guy who's got a beer keg, but also can throw you over the shoulder, the threshold or over his shoulder, like a big juiced out, gorilla type, bear type guy like me. So I've been going on one of the Viking pages that I went on, and to find out that the rune stones in Alexandria are bullshit. I've been told that some of the people that are actually from Norway and that actually are from where the Vikings are supposed to be brought up and where they started and where they were originated from, said that the rune stones were actual bullshit. They said that the rune stones were bullshit. Some of the things that were done in history, like the Vikings pushing a person out to sea and then lighting it on fire for a Viking funeral, is bullshit. They say that there's not really a lot of things that are real, but these are people who are on the Viking page. So I don't know what the hell the thing is that I'm just trying to find out about Viking history, and and everywhere I've turned so far seems like it's nothing but bullshit. Like, seems like it's just made up and it's not true, and people are full of crap. Shut up. I didn't do a rolling stop. I stopped for 3 seconds. Shut up. God. Whatever. I'm glad these cameras are in here because, if they don't want us to get bonuses, they shouldn't even have offered them in the first fucking place. Because when you stop and the vehicle comes to a complete stop and it doesn't move, and then you look to your left and you look to your right, that's long enough fucking time for you to move. Because sometimes if you don't look at all, you can't even tell what's coming. I stopped long enough to see what was coming. So that's bullshit. The stupid cameras can eat a fat dick. I hate the cameras in the vans. I really do. They're stupid. I mean, they're not going to help us. I mean, I'm just driving the way that I normally drive, and I guess that's the problem, I guess, you know? But when it comes to everything else behind me or around me, this asshole behind me goes 100 fucking miles an hour, you know, when I can't go over 65 miles an hour because I'm turning. And then, you know, you got all these people who run up your ass because, you know, we're trying to go down the road, but we can't set a cruise control, but yet we also try to drive down the road in a fashionable manner when everybody drives 80 to 90 miles an hour down the fucking road, which I don't understand, because I'm sick and tired of all these jerk-offs fucking driving down the road trying to run people off the road like they own the goddamn thing. You know, like, what am I supposed to do? Stop on an on-ramp just so that a big trucker can fucking run me off the damn road? I mean, I don't fucking understand that shit, you know? I really have never understood that shit. I don't get it. But, whatever. But, so yeah, all this, you know, talk about wanting to know about the Vikings and wanting to know where I come from and wanting to know what my history is and what my ancestry is and what a lot of things are. Because I'm interested in the Vikings. I really am. I really would like to know about the real Vikings. I mean, you know, about where they came from, what they did, you know. But every time you join a Viking group or something, you feel like you're just going to be pissing off some cult leader that wants you to drink the fucking, you know, the punch. And basically, you know, turn around and be like, oh, you don't believe in the whole cult. You're not going to follow us. We don't like you. You know. But dude, I'm not going to drink your fucking proverbial punch, dude. I don't give a shit. I'm just trying to learn about Vikings and learning about Norse mythology because it's interesting. You know, I mean, I've had people tell me that they like my braids and they think that they're really cool and they think I look, you know, really decent. But other people tell me that I'm trying to steal the culture of, you know, black people. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to step on black people because I have braids. Well, no, I'm not trying to step on black people because I have braids. I just went and put braids in my hair because I have Viking braids. And I don't see anything wrong with that. Yeah. So, I mean, I am, you know, I have Viking braids. What's wrong with Viking braids? Not a goddamn thing. I've just had all kinds of people sit here and talk down to me like I'm the worst person in the world because I have braids in my hair, you know? I just, you know, I've almost gotten to the point where I don't really give a shit anymore. Like, I just don't really care. Because, you know, I think I like my braids and I really and truly, you know, understand, and I wish that I could learn more about them, you know, and learn more about the actual real Vikings. Because I'll tell you right now, when people say that, you know, when people say that the runestone is a fucking joke, when people say that everything else is a joke and nothing's legit, you don't really know what to think anymore. So that's why I kind of just take it one day at a time. I'm going to learn about it myself and figure out what I want to learn. You know, because I've had people even tell me at the Viking encampment at the Renaissance Festival, I've had people tell me there that the runestones are actually kind of cool and that, you know, there's something about them that is right and legit. But, you know, that I'm not even, you know, perfectly right on. But I don't even know, man. I don't even know where I originally came from. I mean, I don't even know what my ancestry is. Because I'm not doing a 23andMe because I heard those are bullshit anyway. They're lies. The only real DNA test that you can actually really do is if you go to a doctor and pay like, you know, a doctor's visit to go get one done. I mean, sometimes I'm afraid to find out if, you know, my parents are really my parents. I really don't know. You know, because sometimes when you do these kind of things, you wonder, you know. I mean, I went through my baby book and I looked through all my stuff in there, you know, and, you know, I had the bracelet and I had the stuff and everything else that my mom put in my baby book. But sometimes you just wonder. You sit there and you wonder what is real, what is fake. You never can tell anymore. You know? So you just sit here and you wonder. Because that's what I do all the time. I wonder about things. You know, and I don't know why. It's because I'm afraid that I'm going to end up finding out the truth and it's going to bother the piss out of me. And I just don't really know what I'm supposed to do. Sure is a hot one today. 82 degrees outside. Yeah. So for us fat people, we need to stay hydrated. So before I go down, I'm going to go get me some water at the, I might go get some water at the Clearwater Travel Plaza and just get one of those big holiday cups with ice in it, and then get water in it, you know, get 2 of those so I can have water for the day, drink plenty of water, you know, and stay hydrated because I don't want to overheat and, you know, get sick or something and die or something. So, yeah. Well, I might just go over to the Quick Trip or whatever and just grab, you know, the Quick Trip and go grab 2 waters or something and just get water in them, not get soda. Just go inside and get water and they'll be like, oh, you just got water. And I'll be like, yeah. And then, you know, because it is nice and hot outside today. You know, people are like, Jack, why don't you wear shorts? And why don't you wear, you know, shorts to work on a hot day? I'm not wearing shorts on a damn day to work. No, I wear kilts. And they have a big fucking thing at work about not letting me wear a kilt because they don't want me to, like, you know, piss somebody off or make somebody mad or whatever, you know. But I don't understand how the hell you can make somebody mad by wearing a kilt. The only way you can make somebody mad is if you don't wear any underwear underneath it. But I always wear underwear under my kilt. Because the thing is that I don't want some kid or some, you know, person lifting my kilt up and being like, oh, you're charging me with indecent exposure because you're an idiot. Because you lifted up a guy's kilt without him fucking, you know, without his consent. That's not cool. Yeah. I mean, we live in a world, dude, where, you know, we live in a world full of choices and life and everything else. And, you know, people have so much diversity and so much hate and everything against people who want to be different. Like me. I'm a person who wants to be a Santa Claus all year round. I want to be Camo Claus. I love being it. I want to be, you know, a Viking because everybody says I look like one. You know, so I'm just going by with what I hear, you know. And so you know, if people call me a Viking, that's fine. I'm okay with that, but I'm also a Santa Claus, you know. I have people who think I'm beautiful and sexy and good looking, and they tell me that I'm wonderful and they tell me that I'm great. But the thing is that, you know, you just gotta wonder who's real and who's fake all the time. I mean, I know that, some people in this world love me and care about me and they want me to be around, and there's other people that tell me, Jack, you're just a weird person. And I'm like, yeah, I get it, But I really don't know sometimes what I want to do with my life. I'm just happy with what's going on. Yeah. But I live my life every day like it's my last day on this earth. Like I have nothing to look forward to, nothing going my way, nothing, that's right. But I just try to enjoy what I have. And I get it, I get it. I live my life every day like it's my last day on this earth. And, for those those days that I go by and do things and stuff, and I sit there and I wonder, I'm like, what the hell are you fucking doing, bro? Learn how to fucking drive. What the fuck are you doing? Stupid fucking semi-truck drivers trying to kill people on the fucking interstate all the time because they're too busy fucking doing other things when they should be just driving. I mean, yes, I'm doing a video right now, but I have a hands-free device and I'm talking and I'm watching the road, so I'm paying attention to the road more than I'm paying attention to anything else, but I'm driving down the road, I'm glad we don't have cruise control in these vehicles anymore, because I swear to God, every time I used to drive with my hands, because I'm left-handed, I used to bump the cruise control all the time, turn the fucking thing off, set the cruise, turn the cruise down, wasn't even paying, I was driving, so I wasn't worried about, changing the speed or whatever, but, these things are governed at 75 miles an hour, so I mean, yeah, you can go 75 miles an hour. You just put it up against the governor and coast. I mean, there's so many things that you can do to just take away the time and everything else about being out here and enjoy yourself, man. The thing is you just gotta enjoy yourself. You just gotta enjoy what you do. I tell all kinds of people to come work for Groom Transportation because it's a great company to work for. I love it. Yeah. So the final thought and the final say about what's going to happen with my Mini Cooper. I'm fucking keeping my Mini Cooper, by the way. I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm keeping my Mini Cooper because I'm paying it all off, and then I'm turning it into what I want to turn it into. Yes. My next vehicle is going to be a Jeep because I like the versatility of a Jeep. I like how you can take it off-roading. I like how you can take the top off of it. I like how you can, make it something fast. I like how you can make it Baja. You can make it have a pre-runner suspension on it. You can make it have a lifted kit on it. I mean, you can do all kinds of stuff to a Jeep. They're so versatile. Yeah, they're such great little vehicles. I'm not talking like Trailhawk or anything like a Jeep Grand Cherokee or anything like that. I'm talking about Wrangler. I'm talking about the JK, the Wrangler, the one that's like, basically the one that we all grew up with when we were kids, like the Daisy Duke Jeep. Yeah, something like that. I like that kind of a Jeep, the Wrangler. That's the one that I like. The Rubicon, A lot of people have Jeeps, and they're great cars. I want to get a 392 Jeep. I want to get the one with the big Hemi 6.2 liter engine in it. That's what I want. I want one of those too. I mean, a Raptor Bronco would be nice, but, I don't know. The messed up thing is that I can't keep this thing to the floor every time. I try to keep this thing to the floor and try to drive 75, but I can't. No, I can't. Because every time I try to keep it 75, I start looking around and paying attention to the road and doing what I got to do, and then all of a sudden I can't keep it down to the floor. My leg comes up and I start going 68 miles an hour, 58 miles an hour, because I don't, want to drive so damn fast, but I don't really have anywhere to be right now. So, I'm heading to the airport right now is what I'm doing. Going to the airport, going there to pick up my friends or pick up my passengers or whoever, Just more people that, have to ride on the Groom Transportation van. Because that's what I gotta do, man. I gotta go get people, So where's all these people that used to follow me? Like every time I was on here, like Brendan used to follow me, but Brendan doesn't seem to get online anymore. Troy Dothy doesn't get online anymore. Like, what the hell happened? Did I fucking piss somebody off or something, or what? I don't know. I guess nobody really seems to give two shits about me anyway. Mark Webber, he sent me a message the other day telling me that he needed a friendly advice or needed a friend, but I wasn't there because I was sleeping, because I was in bed. It was 3 in the morning, and I was passed out. I saw that he called, and I was taking a piss. But I can't make everybody, love me. I can't make the world my happy place. I'm not on some reality TV show where I have a whole group of family members that cause nothing but drama and love me and hate me at the end of the day. Sometimes wish that I was on a reality show. Maybe I could be a better person. Maybe I could find out who I really am. I don't know. Sometimes I just wish that I had so much money in the world that I could just do whatever, but I probably still wouldn't be happy because I wouldn't share it with anybody, because the thing is that anytime you have money, women want to be with you because they just want you for what you have. They want you for your money. I'm not a great guy. I'm just a Santa Claus. And someday if this ever took off, maybe I'd become something important to somebody. But, I'm just who I want to be. I just live my life for me. That's what I live. But I'm also looking for the next Mrs. Claus. I'm looking for somebody who wants to be with me in sickness and in health, not just in, banging in the bedroom. I'm not down for all that sometimes. Sex is one thing, but a relationship is another. I love being with people. I love having fun, but I wish I had money, and I wish that, if I could have anything in the fucking world, you know what it would be right now? If I could have anything in the world, anything right now, it'd be have enough fucking money to make me happy. Yeah, it'd be enough fucking money to make me happy. Make me have what I want, like the cars I want, the house I want, the backwoods, off-road park that I want to build, the racetracks that I want to build, do stuff with my off-road car club, Tracks Revolution. I mean, make it like a business. Make people like it, make people, have enough money so you can turn around and make your business flourish. But you want to know something? I would never be happy. No. I would never be happy if I had everything I needed. Yeah. Because I could just never be happy. Because the one thing is that you're not with the right chick, or you're not with the right woman. I mean, you can't even make anybody happy. You never could. No. Because if I could make the person happy that I was with, she'd be with me to this day. But I could never do that. That's why we're not together. And I was the problem. I always told Joe that I was the problem. Yes, I always have been. Because I am. Because I'm the bad person. I'm just never happy. And I never will be. I don't know why. I don't think I'm ever going to be satisfied with the way things are in my life. I think the only way that I'll be happy is maybe if I'm gone, But I keep on saying that, but then everybody else is like, dude, don't say that, because it could happen. You could turn around and you'd be gone. And, I mean, I hung out with Mom Julie. I hung out with her a couple days ago. We went to Texas Roadhouse. We had steaks and we ate and we had a good time. And I appreciate the heck out of her. Yeah, I appreciate the heck out of her. I love the fact that she took me out for dinner. But the thing is I feel bad too, because I'm never going to be able to repay that. Because, I mean, I'm never going to have money like that. I've never saved any money. I've always blew my money on stupid bullshit because I'm trying to prove something. I'm always trying to make myself happy, but I can't make myself happy when I don't have anybody to share it with. It's just how life is, man. Come on, dude. Ride your fucking motorcycle and go through everybody. Asshole. Yeah, you're a douchebag. You're welcome. I knew what you were going to do. Well, yeah, because I knew what the guy on the motorcycle was going to do. Because I would have done this, if I would have been a douchebag motorcycle owner, I would have done the same damn thing. I would have gone around the semi-truck on the far left lane, or far right lane, would have floored it to 90 freaking miles an hour and then went between the two semi-trucks. Because that's what people do around here. They do stupid things. They drive dangerously because they want to drive dangerously. Because everybody drives dangerously. They don't drive like they have a brain between their heads. All these people who ride motorcycles, I don't get it. I don't understand why people do that, but I'm not their parents, I'm just going to watch them go 100 miles an hour on the interstate and then one day fuck up and, smash into the back of a semi-truck. That's why I don't drive motorcycles, because I would do that same damn thing. I'd get so pissed off and I'd be like, go right between everybody, and then I would fucking smash into the back of a semi-truck and be plastered all over interstate. Here lies Jackson's Claus. That's why I don't like motorcycles. I've never liked motorcycles. I've never liked them. Because I think that people who drive motorcycles, I don't think they use their head. No, I think they just try to do stuff because they're trying to prove a point. I mean, it's just like people who drive down interstate. Everybody who drives down interstate is not actually driving down interstate for themselves. They're driving down interstate to see how fast they can go down to a place and get somewhere. And it's just ridiculous. Like, everybody's in such a fucking hurry all the time. Dude behind me in the Dodge Ram pickup truck, riding my fucking ass like Seabiscuit. Was it good enough for you, jerk off? Fucking bastard. God. CHF 494. Riding my ass like fucking Seabiscuit, trying to fucking get a nut up my ass. I don't know what the hell you're trying to do, but I mean, you're really starting to piss me off, jerk off. I just don't understand people. I just don't understand people when they drive down the road. I mean, they're so freaking stupid that they got someplace better to be. They're not even in their own damn head. I hate being behind on things. I did pay rent this month, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Well, if I didn't, fucking Andrew would have been knocking on my fucking door already. Yeah. Yeah. He would have been knocking on my door and he would have been like, is Andrew going to have to choke a bitch? I don't know, man. I'm just trying to get through everything, and try to just be happy and find a thing. I mean, I've been going through life, one day at a time, and just trying to figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do with my life. I mean, I'm not dead in the ground yet. I don't know why sometimes it doesn't work when I'm, in bed with a woman or whatever, but I just don't get it. I just don't understand what the hell is wrong with me. I just try to live my damn life, trying to be happy, but I can't be. I'm always upset. I'm always depressed. Someone says that I need Jesus, Like I had a fucking cabinet door yesterday. I shut the cabinet door in my apartment, and then the damn thing fell apart. Yeah, it fell apart and hit me in the face. It broke off and laid on my floor. Yeah, it laid on my kitchen floor. Yeah, I had a kitchen cabinet, break off and hit me right in the face. Yeah, it hit me right here in the forehead. That's this mark right here. You can see on my forehead. I don't know how the hell to, fix stuff in my apartment, but, all the cabinets are cookie cutter cabinets, and the piece, broke off. I shut the cabinet. Like, I basically shut the cabinet. Like, I pushed the cabinet with my hand, it was open. I pushed the cabinet with my hand, I don't know how strong it was, but I just pushed on it, and it fell apart. So, maybe it was a little hard, I don't know. but I didn't try to do it on purpose. I mean, everything in my apartment is old and broken anyway, so, I mean, there's a lot of things in my apartment that are broken, and I can't do nothing about it. I'm trying to fix everything. I'm trying to make everything right, and I'm just having the damnedest fucking time trying to live my life and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is up shit's creek without a paddle, bro. It sucks. I just wish that I could have things go my way. Because if I didn't have things go my way, if I had things go my way, then maybe I'd be a hell of a lot happier. But it's just hard to make anything ever go the right way. I don't know what I ever did to deserve any of this. Yeah. I mean, so many things, there's so many things in life that just happen, and you have no control over what you do. No, you don't. You have no control over what happens in life. No, you don't. Yeah, you can make your life fun and you can make your life exciting and, you know, thrilling and stuff, but sometimes I just don't know, man. I just don't know. I sometimes sit here and I think to myself every day, there's not a day that goes by that I wonder, did I make the right decision in life? You know? I just don't know sometimes. You guys probably can't hear me, and my volume's probably turned down on my phone. I don't know. I don't really freaking know. I just try so hard. Yeah. I try so hard. Just be happy. Yep. I try so hard to be happy. Gross. Some kind of animal just got exploded all over the highway. That looked really gross. Yummy! So you're gonna have a bumper sticker on your car that says "New Driver." You look like you're driving like a seasoned veteran, eating a hot dog and having a chill out. Yeah, having a Coke or something, man. Oversized load. I wonder what that is. Holy crap, looks like a fucking sewer fittings. Yeah, it looks like fittings or something for a sewer. Or a pipeline or something. I don't know. Just think, Isaac and Tabitha's wedding will be around this time next month. Getting married. Yeah. Isaac and Tabitha are getting married in July 12th. Yep. Can't wait for those two kids to get married. Nobody better object. So I'll kick your butt. Isaac and Tabitha are so perfect for each other. Just like Danny and Michael. Yeah. Little ditty about Jack and his hand. Best damn thing going in this land. Oh yes, the life goes on long after the thrill of my stroke is gone. Gonna let it ride, gonna let it roll. No, not November, save my soul. I'm gonna lose it as long as I can. I'm gonna jerk off like a real man. Little ditty about Jack and his hand. Best damn lovers in the heartland. Oh my God. Oh shit. Minnesota. Truck accident lawyers. NicoletteLaw.com. No. So yeah, you know, I mean, it's just another fun day at the office. I enjoy it, you know, man. I enjoy what goes on every day, and I live my life, you know, to the fullest. I'm very happy, and I try to be, you know, a little bit more on the, you know, the upside of things. I try to be a little bit more happier, but right now I just haven't really been able to find that shtick, you know, the thing that makes me so much happier that I just feel like I don't have a care in the world, you know. I mean, I am a happy person. I live my life every day like it's my last day on this earth. And, you know, people want to be cool with me and other things, but I just live my life like it's, you know, one day at a time. 'Cause that's all you can do. That's all you can do. All you can do is just be happy. That's it. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. I have no idea what anybody wants with me. I sit here and think about one thing after another, and I think to myself, you know, Jack, you could do so much better, you know, trying to figure out what you want in life. And all you do is live your life every day like it's your last day on this earth. And you just keep, you know, pulling for an afterlife. You know, like making points for the afterlife. But we all know what's going to happen to you. You're going to burn. Someone's going to find some reason to light your ass on fire and make you feel like you deserve everything you get. never understood why, but it's just how it is. Yeah, that's how it is, man. Because people have their whole lives ahead of them. Some people are happy with the ones that they're with, their significant others. Some people, have to start over and find that somebody that makes them click. We just live our lives one day at a time. That's all we gotta do. That's all I do anyway. Because that's all I do. That's all I try to do is I try to be happy. I try to live my life. I try to think about things. I try to say, hey, why can't I just go out and enjoy what I got and share it with somebody else that I got in my life, and maybe them and me, we could be happy. And then it turns around and blows up in my face, and we end up losing everything. It's all good, man. I got 8 to 9 hours, man. I don't know why the heck. I feel like I'm tired and bored all the time. Yeah, I feel like I'm tired and bored. Yep. Oh, she got cold, or she got tiring late. I just read there and there. Well, now we're gonna hit the slowdown on 494 here, where we drop down to 60 miles an hour, which I don't understand why, because I swear everybody still drives 90 miles an hour now. So, if people are wondering what's going on in my life with the automotive industry right now, I'm going to tell you. I am actually getting to the point where I am tired of tarmac. I'm tired of being on the streets. Meaning that I'm tired of, street cars. I want to see some dirt flying. I want to see some rally cars. I want to see some mud slinging. I want to see some jeeping, rock crawling, backwoods, fucking having some fun in a mud hole. Hitting every mud hole and fucking riding it all out. Using a winch and using everything to get my Jeep out of the friggin' mud. That's what I want, but I don't even have a Jeep yet. No. But I'd love to go off-roading, find an ORV park, and, go off-roading all day long. Instead of sitting in a parking lot, reminiscing and chatting about cars. Yay. Yippee skippy. Yeah, man, it's getting to the point where I'm getting tired of it. Yeah, pass me on that side, you dumb son of a bitch. Pass me on the fucking right when you can pass me on the left. Stupid fucking people. I don't understand why people can't pass people on the fucking left like they're supposed to. Yeah, pass me on the fucking left, you moron. Stupid cunt. I hate people who do that shit. Why do they pass you on the left, on the right all the time? Yeah, they're not proving anybody's a point. All they're doing is being stupid. Ford Focus ST. Guy doesn't even drive it like he stole it. No. Ejectocito, cuz. No, I just don't get it, man. I really don't. No, I really don't. I had peanut butter and jelly toast a couple of hours ago. Sat down, watched some TV for a while. Watched the Jersey Shore. Watched that drama unfold. And realized to myself that the show is cool, but it's got some really weird issues. Like, they do some really weird things. Like Paulie D, he's the prank war champion. And, I mean, he got these drones to make it look like a UFO sighting. And it scared the shit out of, like, Dina and Snooki and Sammy, to the point where everybody was so afraid they wanted to go home. Dude, if aliens were to even come down or take over the world right now, we'd probably all be fucked. Or maybe we wouldn't be. I don't know. Maybe we'd be fine. Who knows? I don't know. What? You ever get in one of those moments where you drive and you're like fucking bored? Yeah. That's how I feel sometimes. Yeah. I drive down the road and I get fucking bored. I think I got man titties. I bet there are guys that drive by this thing and just stand and go, oh my god, she looks hot. And they see me with a beard and I'm like, yeah, okay. Stop! As Sam would say. I don't know, man. I live my life every day like it's my last day on this earth. I don't understand what sort of light at the end of the tunnel is for me, but I'll tell you, it's not what I expected, man. Nope. Well, the situation is this, that I'm trying so hard. Yeah. I'm trying so hard to live my life one day at a time. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing, why things aren't going my way, and understand that it's time for a change, man. No, it's time for a fucking change. Yes. Time for a fucking change. Change the scenery. I don't know. Yeah. You know, and you just wonder all the time. Yeah, you wonder. I wonder every day. I wonder what's going to happen the next day, from the next day, from the next day. And it just never seems like it ever changes. It always is the same. Sometimes I say Pauly D's sayings just for shits and giggles. Yeah, you know. I think Pauly D's awesome. I like him. He's funny. Vinny's cool too. I like Vinny. I feel sorry for Vinny a lot because a lot of people don't know it's his birthday. Same with me. Yeah. Not a lot of people know that it's my birthday, but not a lot of people care either. When it's my birthday in December. It's not my birthday now, but I mean, it's my birthday in December, like back in the day, you know. I think the only reason why people remember it's your birthday on Facebook is because it comes up and goes, "It's your birthday, and my birthday too." I'm tired. I'm getting there. Yeah. I'm getting a bit saucy. I'm actually going to call it a day. Alright guys, talk to you later.